Do you have the colours?
Alright, what's up YouTube? What's going on, baby? It's your boy Felise. Let's go live on there, live on Instagram, live on Facebook. What's up? What's up, Facebook? It's your boy Felise. Insta, what's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. It's your boy Felise, man. Let's eat, baby. Let's eat. So 2,000 calories today, 2,000 calories. So what I'm having for dinner is I'm having pasta, mince, 3 sausages, carrots, and some hummus, baby. Gotta have the hummus. All right, so I've already actually ate earlier, and unfortunately, it's not a 3,000 calorie meal. What's going on, Sonny? What's going on, Anthony? Much love. We've got two viewers on YouTube. Much love to you guys. I'm going to be dropping up an update in regards to my weight loss journey, my weigh-in last week, which is going to come on YouTube. So check it out. Hey Lala, Vatu. But yeah, guys, hope everyone's doing well, man. Hope everyone's putting in that work. I just finished the gym, and I'm just having a feed right now. Like I said, guys, 2,000 calories. But look, I want to be able to get into a very, very special message. I don't want this to be long because I need to spend time with my kids, but also, you know, with the missus, Valentine's Day. Hope everyone had a beautiful Valentine's Day. Hope all those partners out there spoiled their partners, man. Let's go. So, before we get into it, guys, please feel free to share. Feel free to like. Give us a love, guys. Hommus, you know, we do it Audi, easy, brother, easy. Carrots, you know what I mean? Straight into the hummus. And then I'm just having leftovers, mince and pasta from yesterday, and then 3 sausages, guys. So this is about 2,000 calories. And then also sync it with sweet chili sauce. You know what I mean? Sweet chili sauce. So feel free to ask me any questions. But I want to share with you guys a topic. I want to share with you something that's been on my mind. And this is in regards to food, guys. And this is why I'm going live and more, doing more lives. Because there's this big stigma, there's this big message, there's this mindset, there's this belief in the weight loss industry that if you're trying to lose weight, that you don't eat. And you guys can probably agree. Let me know if this has been your mindset. This has probably been your belief that you've had. Right? This has probably been a belief that you've had that if you're trying to lose weight, you don't eat. This is perception. And I get it. I get where people come from. There's this perception out there in regards to food, that food is the enemy. And when you're trying to lose weight, you don't eat. Right? You know, I've got brothers, I've got some guys that have just come in. They're starting their Real Man 30-day challenge with me today. With that, if you haven't already signed up, you've got a couple more hours left. There should be a link. Or let me know. Type in 30 days. Dads have more than 40 kilos to lose coming for the next 30 days, and I'll coach you and I'll give you everything that you need. But, you know, they're asking me questions like, Felise, you know, what should I eat? What shouldn't I eat? You know, they're like, oh, Felise, I'm not going to have takeaway. I'm not going to eat bread. I'm not going to have soft drinks. And ideally, realistically, it sounds like, yeah, that's right. Right? Obviously, if you stop eating takeaway, you stop drinking soft drink, you stop eating, you know, sweets, whatever's gotten you to that point where you put on a lot of weight, bread, you know, people like this perception around bread. They're like, oh, processed food, or they're like, oh, bro, you can't eat pasta, you can't eat mince. And they cut it off their diet. That's the quickest way that you're going to fail. The quickest way for you to fail right now is to think that you just jump the gun and think, you know what, I'm not going to eat at all. And what I'm saying to you guys is that's the quickest way that you're going to burn out. Hence why I'm eating, guys. Like, you know, I'm on my journey right now. My goal is to get down to 120. I'm on this journey right now where I'm trying to get down to 120. I've been documenting my journey on YouTube, and within the last 6 weeks, I've been able to lose weight. I'm losing weight every single week, and I'm eating like this. There's only been 1 week where I've kind of messed up and I put on weight. But other than that, guys, like I'm eating like this every single day. And for me, I want to be able to tell the truth because I was misled. Look at that, baked pasta. When I first started this journey, I was misled and I thought, you know what? I can't eat. Don't eat at all. Don't eat bread. Don't eat pasta. You know, you have to cut everything out. You have to eat like a bodybuilder. And I'm telling you, yes, You might be able to do it for 1 week. Yes, you might be able to do it for 2 weeks, but I guarantee you, you will burn out. You will lose a big amount of weight, for sure. But then I tell you this, you'll put the weight back on. And what does it come down to, guys? What it comes down to, and the truth is, the problem is not food. The problem is you and me. Let me say it again. Let me say it again, guys. Let me say it. Make sure you guys hear what I'm saying right now. I'm not saying this out of theory. I'm not just saying this because, you know, I'm saying this out of someone that's been over 200 kilos and that's struggled to lose weight and to lose weight consistently and keep the weight off. The problem is not food, right? Your problem right now in you regards to losing weight is not food. The problem is you. The problem is me. The problem is our relationship with food. The problem is we have a habit around food. We have a certain emotional attachment to food. And hence, that's what's going to hold everyone back. Come on. Come on. Okay? Good snack, man. Healthy snack. Beautiful. The great thing about carrots is it's filling. You know, when you eat carrots, it's filling. What's going on, John? Yes, son? Food is not a drug, brother. Food is fuel. If me and you don't eat, we're not going to survive. Right? People think they need to eat. They're all food is what fuels us. Food is what gives us energy throughout the day. Obviously, if you eat starchy food and you know, these Johnnies and, you know, takeaway and that, it feels good. It's more like it's instant gratification. But then long term, you feel tired in that, right? So that's another subject I want to talk about another day in regards to, you know, food dictates your emotion, dictates your energy levels. But my message here, guys, that I want to share with everyone is that food is not the enemy. You're the enemy. Me and you, you know, when I think about myself when I got married and when I settled down and I put on 100 kilos in 3 years, the problem was me. The problem was I kept eating. Didn't know how to say no.
He's trying to get the weekends.
The problem with me was I didn't know how to say no to food. Food is what controlled my life. You know, so what it comes down to is you taking control of your life. You taking control of the way you eat and rebuilding your relationship with food. Okay? Let me just eat for a bit. Let me eat for a bit.
Girls.
It might sound confronting. You're like, Felise, that's harsh. Can you give me a serviette, please? And some people are like, oh, Felise, that's too harsh, man. Like, bro, I'm telling you the truth. You want the truth? Like, do you want to know why you keep setting the same goals year after year? Well, I'm trying to tell you the truth. No one's saying this. No one's saying it, bro. Everyone's like, oh, bro, you got to eat like this. You got to cut this out. No, the problem is you. The problem is me. The problem is we can't control the way we eat. The problem is we can't say no to food. That's what led me to put on 100 kilos, because I couldn't control myself. Even now, there are moments in my journey right now where I just can't say no. Why do you think I keep failing in this 75 hard challenge? I've started, restarted, all last year. I'm checking on my own food. All last year, I kept restarting. It's got nothing to do with exercise. Got nothing to do with reading the 10 pages. All nutrition, guys. The biggest downfall for me was nutrition, but specifically my behavior with food. And it might sound confronting, guys, but as soon as you accept it, man, that's why my movement is called Real Men. Like, it's real. It's real. You want someone to tell you the truth? I'll tell you the truth. You want someone to sugarcoat it? Stop following me. That's the reality. right? You want someone to talk about nutrition and this and this macros and this macros. Bro, you're following the wrong person. You want someone to tell you the truth of how I've lost 80 kilos and how I've kept it off and how I'm constantly still fighting food addiction until today. This is where you got to be. All right? So like I said, guys, now that we're having a real conversation, right? Now that we're having a real conversation, and the reality is you're the problem and I'm the problem. Our behavior with food. Now that we know the problem, even better. Because then the question is, if that's the biggest problem, what's the solution to this? Right? What's the solution to this? So this is why diets don't work. This is why people that think they're just going to cut everything out of their journey, you're going to burn yourself out and you're going to fail. So how do I do it? What's my philosophy? What's the solution that I can suggest for anyone out there that's experiencing what I've experienced, that resonates with my message and that resonates with what I'm sharing with you guys right now? Very, very simple. Keep it simple, right? Download. It's simple. It's simple, and people are like, oh, is that? No, it is simple, right? There's an app called MyFitnessPal. It's a free app, and I'm always saying this. I've got no ties to it. I get no money. I'm not affiliated marketer to it. Nothing. It's a free app called MyFitnessPal. Download the app, and what you do is you log in your meals. As soon as you create an account, it's going to tell you how much. It's going to ask you for your weight, height. It's going to ask you your activity level. And all you need to do, it's going to tell you a number. So it will say to you, all right, so for me, for example, me right now, it's 3,000 calories, right? So it will tell you the number of calories, and then it will tell you what's your goal. Is your goal trying to build muscle or is it trying to lose weight? And then from there, it will tell you a number. And all you need to do, this is how simple it is, guys. All you need to do is just log in every single thing you put in your mouth. A carrot, hummus, pre-workout, pasta, mince. Whatever you put in your mouth, you log it into MyFitnessPal. And what's going to happen is going to tell you how many calories is in each meal or whatever food you eat. And your ultimate goal right now, if your goal is like me to lose weight, very, very simple. If it's 3,000, you stand to 3,000. That's it. Don't even focus on macros. Don't even focus on how much carbs or protein. Don't worry about that, guys. Like if you're like me and just trying to start off, stop being antsy-fancy-pantsy, right? You don't need that. Unless you're a bodybuilder, unless you've been training for a while now, unless, you know, you got to come back to level one. Level one, you know, you're climbing stairs, you got to start at level one. Level one is this, guys. Download MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. There is a paid version. You don't need the paid version, right? Paid version is not going to get you anywhere. The free version is easy and simple. And all you need to do is you log every single thing you put in your mouth and you stay under your calories. That's it. I don't care if you're eating pasta. I don't care if you're eating McDonald's. I don't care if you're eating KFC. I don't care if you're eating bread, whatever. Put it in. And then what will happen is it will tell you how many calories is in each meal. How the heck do you think I know how many calories I'm eating right now? I don't memorize it. I just log into the MyFitnessPal app and it just tells me. So everything that I'm eating right now, I logged it in prior to eating this meal in front of you. That's why I can eat like this, right? And the great thing about it is it's simple. Also with that, it's enjoyable. Do I look happy? Do I look happy eating like this? Yes, I do. Was I happy when I was dieting and I'm like, I'm not going to eat bread, I'm not going to eat pasta? Yeah, for the first 2 weeks, but then after that, you burn yourself out, guys. Okay? What's up, Chase? How big are your arms? Lei bem, hein? Não bebendo? The app is called My Fitness Pal. Hare. Winitana. It's called My Fitness Pal. So MY Fitness PAL. My Fitness Pal. What's up, Mitch? What's going on, brother? What's your update on your weight loss? Looking sharp. Timmy. YouTube channel. My YouTube dropping today with my weight update from last week to this week. All right. Yeah. Andre? Andrew, what's going on, brother? Nothing much, mate. Just eating like a horse. Good question, Mitch. Good question, mate. I like that question. That's a good question. So Mitch asked, like, what are you trying to achieve with all the dads out there? Doggo, keep up the good work. All right, this is going to get me going, guys. This is where Felise goes powerful, man. This is where it turns to Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? All right. So to answer your question directly, Mitch, I'm just going to answer it, and then I'm going to explain a bit more about what I mean by that. Trying to catch my breath. I believe, this is what I believe, that if you're a father and you're a dad, and you got little minions, you got what we call children, right? You are what we call a leader. You're the head of the family. First of all, if you're carrying more than 40 kilos, no one is benefiting from you being 40 plus kilos overweight other than KFC, McDonald's, Hungry Jack's, Pizza Hut in the hospital, and, you know, dietitians and that, right? They're benefiting, not your children, not your wife, not your family, not your community. No one's benefiting from me and you. If you're a dad out there and you're overweight, no one is benefiting from you right now being overweight. Okay? For me, I put on 100 kilos. As a dad, I was lethargic. I was tired. You know, how do you take your kids out to the park? Right? You won't take your kids out to the park. You tell your kids to go sit there and watch TV. You know what I mean? And so what I really believe in is stop being average. If you're overweight, stop being like no one. Like your children don't deserve an average father, an overweight father. No one benefits from you being overweight. Like I said, other than KFC and that. And so for me, my belief system, and for me, and this is my message, this is my movement, this is what I believe in, this is what I'm passionate about, is real men. There's a certain identity, and I call them a real men, that if we all become, if we lose the weight, when you lose the weight, you're a lot more sharper. You're a lot more disciplined. You're a man of your word. You become a man of your word. Like that's been lost in society right now. You know, we've got men out there that don't take their role as a father 100%. They don't understand that if they've got children, what do you do at home? What do you teach at home? What they see. If they see a fat, overweight dad, and let me just be real with one. If they see that their dad is fat and overweight, right? And he doesn't go out there, he doesn't live his dreams, and he's just mediocre, guess what he's gonna think? Or your daughter's gonna think? That's normal. You will normalize being obese and being fat and overweight to your children. And then guess what? They experience that, depression and that. Okay? So I know it sounds like I'm just rambling on, but my message is this, guys. One of the reasons why I'm so passionate is because I've been there. I've been over 100 kilos. I know how it affected my children. When I was in real estate, I knew I could have made more sales. My career could have, excelled at a higher level. I could have been more present. I could have spent more time with them. I could be more active with them. Instead, I was insecure about my weight. I was insecure about the way I looked. And guess what? I would pour that insecurity, even though I didn't mean it, even though I loved them, I would pour that insecurity into them. I would hold them back because I'm holding myself back. So when I'm working with dads and I'm like, bro, you need to lose the weight. You need to lose weight, not just health. Yeah, health-wise. Yeah, you want to live longer. 100%. Yeah, that's true. You want to live longer. We all want to live longer. But it's not just that. You're holding not just yourself back. You're holding your children back. And I'm telling you, like, you don't mean to do it, but you just do it anyways because it's all you know. So for me, I'm like, and a big part of it is got to do with my dad. So my father, he was in Tonga. He came over here at a young age. He jumped on a boat. He jumped on a ship, and he made his way here. He stowawayed my father stowawayed from Tonga to Australia. It took him 8 days. 8 days. He didn't eat, guys. And it took him 8 days to get here at a young age. And he did this all because of his family, right? Now, I know I've kind of rushed the story, but he always taught us, my father always taught us that, if you want to do something, you do it. There's no limits to life. And I really, really believe the reason why my father can share that, and he shared that with me, and why it influenced me so much, because he actually did it himself. He did things outside of his comfort zone. He broke the cycle. My father's got $1 million property. Like, he's got properties, man. My dad, he didn't get an education in Australia. He doesn't even know how to speak English properly, and he came from Tonga. He's an immigrant, and he did that. And how did he do it? He did it because he did hard things. He did hard things when he was young. And so my message out there to dads out there, for example, I get dads all the time. They're like, "Oh, I'm not confident." Yeah, well, you know what? Because you're not confident, you're pouring that insecurity into your children. Your children won't go out there and chase their dreams. Why do you think I'm documenting this? Why do you think I'm going live every single day? Why do you think I've got a YouTube channel? I've got 5 kids. I've got 3 girls and 2 boys. My kids are watching my transformation. They're seeing me do what I love doing. I love talking. I love speaking. I love sharing my experiences. This is my passion. They're going to see me grow. Right? They're going to see me grow. So when they get to an age where they want to go out there and chase their dreams, when they want to do big things, when they feel like, oh, it's too hard or it's too difficult, they're going to be like, you know what? Dad did it. Dad did it. I'm going to be the hero. I will be their hero. I will be not just by talking, right? Not about these dads on the sideline, these dads, overweight dads that take their kids to the park and they're like, all right, run. And they sit there and eat food, chips, Hungry Jacks. How about you get out there and you run with your kids? And the reason why I'm so tense about it, because that was me. That was me. And no one benefits from you being overweight. So my mission is this, guys. I don't believe in being average. If you want to be average, if you just want to be comfortable, you want to go through life and not really want to chase your dreams, not really want to start your business, not really, whatever it may be, whatever. I don't know. There's something eating you alive and you're not doing it. And a big part of you not doing it is because you're fat and overweight. And that's just the truth. This is real talk right here. You want someone to sugarcoat it? Don't watch this. You're going to get offended by this? But if anything, if you think about it, no one's talking to you like this because they don't care. I care about you guys. I care enough for you that I will tell you the truth. And you know what the reality is? I guarantee you that there's not many people out there, friends and family within your circle, that is telling you the truth. That's telling you to level up. That is telling you to get your things together. So for me, when I think about my journey and I've been able to lose up to 80 kilos, people think that it's all about weight loss. No, man, you got to understand the principles that I've learned to be able to lose all the weight and to keep it off. Hard work, consistency. It's the same thing that I've applied to my coaching program. Same thing that I apply to my marriage. Same thing that I apply to my children. The same thing that I apply to my spirituality. I believe in God, 100%. And so what I've learned in my weight loss journey, I've been able to duplicate. I've been able to apply it to my coaching program, to my business. I've been able to apply it to my children. I've been able to apply it to my marriage. I've been able to apply it to my calling or to my spirituality. That's what we're talking about, man. That's what we're talking about. That's what it means to be a real man. Real men don't back down. Real men embrace failure. Real men embrace growth. That's what I'm about, guys. All right. So that was a good question, Mitch. Appreciate that. As you know, I get very intense when I'm speaking about that because I look at my children and I look at children out there that don't have that father figure. All right. And the only way, there's this big hype and this big problem around youth, doing drill music and they're like, oh, the drill music, they're heavily influencing our children. And then I think about it, it's very easy for us to just kind of point fingers, but I'm like, no, it's not them. It's the parents. It's the guardians. Right? And for me, even though my children have me, that's why I'm going live on Facebook. That's why I'm going live on Instagram. That's why I'm going live on YouTube. Because for those kids out there that don't have that father figure, I'll be their father for them. That's what we're talking about right now. The only way we can really influence the community, the only way we can change, culture is fathers, leaders. Hence why I'm going live on Instagram, hence why I'm going on Facebook, hence why I'm going on YouTube. When I get a TikTok account, I go live on there. Right? That's my why, guys. That's my why. Okay? And a personal thing for me is my sister has twin kids, right? And I think about, their father left them. And I'm like, well, it's a sad thing, 100%. Like, to be honest, like, how can he do that? But then I'm like, it's okay. Because those girls or my nieces, they have me and they have my brothers. And you know what? I'll set the example for them. I'll be them. For those children out there that don't have a father figure, I will be that one that they look up to. I'll be the one that they'll be like, all right, that's what it's like. This is what we do. And so for me, the only way we can change communities is change the head of the family within the home. If the father and the mother are on point and they're looking after each other and they're healthy, guess what? It goes down. It comes down to the children. But if the father's overweight, 50 kilos, and he can't even look after himself, how can he look after his children? It's a big issue, guys. It's a big issue. If a father out there, if you can't look after yourself, if you can't lose weight, and you'll say, "Oh, I can't do it. What are your kids going to say when they get overweight? What are they going to do? They're going to do exactly what you did because it's normal. And they're going to justify it because they're like, you know what? Dad was happy. Dad was like this. And it was like that. And they don't go out there. They don't live their dreams. That's what we're talking about right now. Okay? So, that's my message, man. That's why you probably notice I get really intense. But I get intense because I speak from experience and I speak from being in the trenches. And that's my why, guys, and that's why I'm going live. And this going live is not easy because I've got my children, I've got a family, but I feel like I know this is my calling. Like, this is my calling. This is why I was overweight, and I'm going through what I've gone through. And my way of giving back is to be able to share my message. Okay. So. If you're listening to me rant on, and it's the first time you're going to hear my message, I hope that it makes a change. I hope you start thinking differently, I hope that you're more mindful in regards to what you do and what you say. To those dads out there that have children, step up, right? Step up. Stop being mediocre. If you need to lose the weight, get rid of the weight. Whatever your goals are, go out there and chase it. If you have a goal to get go on a different career path, and you want to get you want to start a business, or you want to get a promotion, go out there and chase it. Go chase it, me. Go. Why not? My grandfather passed away recently. About 2-3 weeks ago. The funeral was yesterday. Right? And my grandfather, he lives in America. He died at 93. He was 93 years old, guys. All right? It's a long, that's a long life, guys. And so my father was watching the funeral yesterday because my dad was able to go to America. But when he was talking to my dad said that he did all he can. He did everything that my grandfather asked him to do. He did it. He had no regrets, guys. And the reason why I share that's like my biggest motivation right now. I don't want no regrets. I want to truly get to my end of my life and be like, I did everything that I can. I've been in hospital. I know how it feels to be told that I'm going to lose your eyesight, like I was going to lose my eyesight. And that was a transformation of mine back in 2016. That's what hence got me started to do what I'm doing right now. And so, for you guys, for men out there, dads out there, man, come on, level up, man. Let's start moving, man. Start looking after yourself. Start drinking water, man. Start looking after you. Go for 30 minutes. Go for a walk. Stop just sitting there and just do nothing, man. Look after your health. Go to the doctors. And get a blood test. Go check your blood, man. Go see if everything's all right. Don't wait till something happens to you. Don't wait till you get a heart attack. Don't wait till you find out that you got sleep apnea, you got diabetes for you to do something. Do something now. Okay? And maybe I'm just emotional because my grandfather passed away, but it's a good thing. Okay. Okay? My son. My boy. And so he's watching this. He's my son. One day he's gonna, it's gonna click up here, and he's gonna see Daddy doing what he's doing. He's not going to doubt life. He's not going to doubt decisions. Hence why I'm trying to push my message out there and just get everyone to start thinking, man. All right. Charles, Chris, I probably burn about 1,000 calories a day, Chris, because I do 45-minute walking in the morning. I walk 45 minutes in the morning, and then I do a gym session at least 6 times a week for about 45 to 60 minutes. So, you know, those 2 workouts, I'm burning about 1,000 calories every single day, possibly even more. Right? And then what I'm doing, Chris, is I'm just staying under my calories. All right. So with that, it's been a long video live. It's probably about nearly 40 minutes right now, but I just kind of want to summarize what I spoke about. The first thing I spoke about is that there's this big stigma, there's this big belief out there that food is the enemy. Food is not the enemy. This food, whatever food you're eating right now, is not the enemy. The enemy in your journey right now is you and me. We struggle to control the way we eat. There are times where we can't say no. So if that's the problem, then what's the solution to that problem? And so for me, one of the ways that I do that, and it's a very simple strategy that I teach and then I talk about, is just like download an app called MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. And all I tell the guys to just log in their meals and just stay under their calories. That's it. Don't worry too much about macros. Don't worry too much about carbs and that. Just log everything in there and stay under your calories. And there's more to that. But when you do that, you'll see how many calories is in each food. So for example, if you eat a carrot, like this carrot here, I think it's like 20, 30 calories. It's nothing, right? But then if you go and eat a double quarter pounder meal from Macca's, if you go eat like a double quarter pounder meal at Macca's, it's like 1,800 calories. And so next time you eat that food, next time you eat it, there's going to be a shift up here. There's going to be a shock up here. You're going to be like, well, should I really eat that, or should I eat something a lot more with low calories, with more food, right? So, and you do that over and over again. And what happens is you slowly change your behavior with food. Yeah? What's up, Trent? What's up, JVD? Malador. Right? So you slowly, as you do that, you slowly implement that, and you slowly make changes to your nutrition. But not just your nutrition, your behavior with food. Right? Your behavior with food. Because I log all my meals into MyFitnessPal, I'm so much more cautious. I'm a lot more conscious. It's here in regards to what I'm putting in my mouth. Okay? So that's the first thing we spoke about. The second thing we spoke about is, why do I work with dads and why am I so strong on this? It's because what's going on, Snicker? It does work. The reason why I'm so passionate about dads losing weight is because you're the leader, and that if you got children, you're going to be the most influential person. You and your partner are going to be the most influential person to your children. And if we're going to change communities, if we're going to change culture, if we're going to save our children, we need real men. And so you being 40, 50 kilos overweight is not benefiting anyone. Why? Because you come back home from a 10-hour shift and you get tired, okay? And you're not able to be productive. You're not able to be present. You don't have energy to be able to teach your children. Like, I've got 5 kids. It's very time consuming. It takes a lot of energy. You know, I work from home, so I need to have energy. And so if I was over 200 kilos, or even if you're 40, 50 kilos of weight, it's holding you back. confidence-wise. You're not going to go out there and chase your dreams. You're going to live a mediocre life. And so you're just going to have a mediocre relationship with your wife. Why not be phenomenal? Why not be phenomenal? If you had more energy, you wash the plates, you clean the dishes, same thing. You mop the house, you do the washing, you go for your walk. You're going to have a happy wife. And you know what? Happy wife, happy life, happy family, easy. All right? So that's the kind of the core messages that I want to share with you guys today. Sneaker, sup homie, was cracking. Bro, I was 200. I know the struggles. I've lost 28 kilos so far. I started January 1st. That's it, man. Good on you, Sneaker. Keep it up, bro. Let me know what you did, bro. Comment below what you did, Sneaker. All right, so I'm going to be dropping a YouTube video in regards to my current weight. If you're not following me, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, check it out, Felise Taukafa. Also follow me on the IG. Every single day, I'm just kind of documenting what I'm doing. If you want to get more value. We also have a Rule Men 30-day challenge, which is probably ending soon. But if you want to know more about that, comment 30 days below, and I'll send you the details. Other than that, ofa much love. I love you guys, and appreciate your time. Be present with your wife, be present with your children. Stop being mediocre, stop being lazy. Go out there and do a 30-minute walk. Move, brother, move. All right, you only got one life to live. Let's go, baby. 120. YouTube, much love, babies. Let's go.